What's up, everybody? Hope you all having a great day so far. Getting into this episode of Days of Our Lives. Gabby, in my opinion, she need to get the hell away from Lee. Gabby need to get the hell away from Lee. Get away from him as fast as she can. She need to run and haul ass and don't look back. He's starting to show signs of crazy. He is. That crazy is starting to come out in him, and I'm seeing it. Um, I mean, I understand, the sex is good and whatnot, but listen, you need to just hit it one more time and get the hell away from him. I'm telling you, that he's lifetime movie crazy, and it's starting to show. Like, they were in bed and stuff after getting it in, and he pretty much wants more out of the relationship with her. He don't want just sex with her. And her answer to that, she was like, "Oh, I am." She said, "Oh, sure." Like, cause he asked, like, "Do you want more with me? Like more than just sex with me?" And she said, "Oh, yeah, sure." Um, you know, the answer when she said sure, I'm just like, yeah, that should have told him right there, like, bro, she don't see you like that. Honestly, Gabby don't see him like that. You know what I'm saying? He's just good sex. That's pretty much it. And he's an ally for her at Demira. That's pretty much how she sees Lee. She don't really know anything about him like that. I don't think she sees herself being with him like that. And then on top of that, he wants her to take off the ring around her neck. That necklace that she got with, I guess, Stefan's ring on it. He wants her to take that off, and she was like, "Yeah, I don't even take this off for Jake. Like when she was with Jake, she wouldn't even take it off for him. She's just not ready to take that off. Like even because Lee talking about, well, Stefan's gone though. She don't care that Stefan's gone. She was like, listen, I'm not taking this ring off, not until I'm ready to take it off. And she feels like she's never gonna find a relationship or a man like Stefan. You know what I mean? So when she decided to go get something to eat, you could see the look on Lee's face when she left. Like his features, like his facial expression just darkened. Like he looked like he just looked menacing as hell. At this point, he knows what he need to do at this point. Because remember he told Roth to hold off on waking Stefan up, but now I believe he wants Stefan gone for good. Like he don't want Stefan waking up at all. Because he knows if Stefan ever wakes up, ball game is over, and Gabby's gonna go running back to him. So he ended up going to the lab, and Kristen walked in on him and stuff at the lab, and he had this menacing look on his face. He wants Stefan out the way. Period. He wants Stefan going. He's like, listen, I got to get rid of his ass, but Gabby need to find a way to neutralize Mr. Lee because I see all type of problems with him. He just give me lifetime stalker, just fuck your whole life up vibes, and I'm like, she need to get away from that. Very quick. So anyway, moving on from that. Listen, I was here for the whole Alex Chanel Allie date. I was here for all that. That shit was hilarious. Like Alex was up in the living room getting ready, trying to find a shirt to put on. He over there asking Maggie and stuff what she think, like what shirt he should wear. Maggie just be flustered around Alex. Like she just be looking at him like, listen, if you wasn't my nephew by marriage, I give you some. And if I was like 20, 25 years younger, 30 years younger, listen, we'll be getting it in. That's how Maggie be looking at him. I be like, listen, Maggie, go on and get you some. I ain't gonna tell Victor. Um, and he just kept calling them bisexual girls and stuff like that. Maggie said, listen, you need to stop labeling them. I feel Maggie on that. Like, you ain't got to keep calling them bisexual girls and stuff like that. Call them by their names. They know what they are. Um, so he was like, as much as I wouldn't mind it, he said, you ain't got to worry about, me having two women up in my bed and stuff walking in on us tonight. Yo, Alex is a freak, and I love it. So Allie and Chanel, Chanel came over to get Allie or whatever for the date. And Allie come out here talking about, oh, I don't need to change. Baby girl, yes you do. You wearing this little white blouse, little white shirt, t-shirt, whatever. I'm like, you need to go ahead and change. Because what is this get up you got on? Chanel over here looking fine as wine. You over here just, what is this? Like, you are going out on the town. You are going out to dinner or whatever. Go get ready. Like, what is this? Go do something with your hair. Go get ready. Cause she just looked like plain Jane. I'm like, Allie, come on now. And even Chanel told her, she was like, listen, if you don't go up in that room, go put on something sexy. Like, go put on a little tight dress or something. Like, go get ready. Allie pretty much was like, oh, so you must want to impress Alex. You must like him or whatever. Chanel definitely is attracted to Alex. You can't tell me she not. She's definitely attracted. I mean, come on. Chanel is fine as hell. Then you got Alex. Come on now. The sex scenes alone between them would be hot. I'm just saying. Let's be real. Um, she can't lie about that. You know, she could put on a front all she want for Allie, like, oh, you know, you the only one I want and stuff. Yeah, okay. Um, so Chanel ended up going by herself because Allie needed to change or whatever. And you know, Alex was happy. He said, "Oh, do I get you all to myself?" And of course, Allie came popping up in there talking about no, she's spoken for. You know, coming in here with this tight lavender looking dress on and stuff. Allie was looking good. I said, "That's what I'm talking about. Get dressed, damn. Put on something sexy." Don't get me wrong, Allie is a naturally beautiful woman, but it's like, damn, you going out. Like the least you could do is dress like you going out. I'm just saying, instead of this everyday wear. So they sitting down, you know, and they start telling him about their history and stuff like that. And he was like, "So why don't y'all recreate y'all first kiss for me?" And they try to act like they was all offended and stuff like that, talking about, "Oh, we'll walk out." He said, "No, I'm sorry, I'm sorry." Then they started kissing. They started making out, and the look on Alex's face was fucking hilarious. The look on Alex's face had me dying. I said, "Listen, Alex was ready to risk it all when he saw them kissing." Um, Cause I think Allie and Chanel try to act all offended when he basically, cause they don't want to be told to kiss. You know what I'm saying? They want to do it on their own. You know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna tell us when to kiss. Like, we're gonna do that shit on our own. Alex looked like he was about to burst when he saw them kissing. He was like, "Listen, I'll pay the check. Y'all just meet me back at the crib." Like, Alex, he was trying to get a menage a trois going. I don't give a damn. He was trying to get it in with both. Um, and Allie and it was pretty much like, "Oh, you need to find somebody, you know, to kiss or whatever, like, you know, for yourself and whatnot." And that's when Gabby walked in. I'm like, "Alex, back away from Gabby. That's not something you want to deal with. She got too many. She got too many issues going on. She got a lot going on. Back away." Um, she just got a lot going on with herself. Like, he definitely need to back away from that. But I could see Alice and Gabby hooking up and stuff like that. Shit, that'd be hot too. Shit, you seen Camilla Ben? It's like that woman is fine as wine. Alex is a hoe and I love it. Alex is one of my favorite new characters right now. I'm loving this. Robert Scott Wilson is killing it. Um, so anyway, moving on from that, that whole dinner at the Demira Mansion was awkward and crazy. It was a lot of subliminals being thrown. EJ definitely made his feelings known about how he felt. You know, he kept bringing up, you know, Jake and stuff, you know, being all passive aggressive. And Johnny pretty much had enough of it. He pretty much told EJ like, "Yo, chill out. All right, stop with the Jake talk and all being all passive, cuz he was definitely being passive aggressive." Um and Johnny and Ava pretty much told him about them, how they, you know, saw each other in the buff. I could definitely see something going down between Johnny and Ava. Like, they kept talking about how they, you know, since they live under the same roof and they Demiras now, you know, well, she a fraudulent Demira by marriage. They gotta have each other's back and stuff like that. I could definitely see them sexing each other up. I don't see no relationship between them, but I could see them hooking up. Cause EJ pretty much told Johnny, "Oh, you need to go fight for Chanel or whatever, go get her back and whatnot." I mean, at the end of the day, Johnny, it looked like to me like he's just moving on, like, you know, to other things. Do I think he still got feelings for Chanel? Of course. But he moving on right about now. Like, he thinking about something else. Like, he got Ava on the brain right about now. That's what he thinking about. Because him and Ava definitely going to hook up at some point. I can assure you of that. Because the way they be looking at each other and talking, they going to hook up. And I love the little banter between Ava and EJ. Like, this little cat and mouse game that they playing with each other for her shears. Because even Johnny made a little snarky comment about EJ just being after her shears and stuff like that. Ava not stupid. She know that's exactly what EJ want. And Gabby also thinks that she's going to outmaneuver Ava and stuff to get her shears. They're underestimating this girl. They definitely are. They are underestimating the hell out of Ava. Because they think it's going to be that easy to get those shears. It's not. Um, it's definitely not. You know, EJ sitting there, "Oh, I didn't mean to cause any harm." The way she looked at him, she was like, "Yeah, I know." She said, "Of course." She said, "Of course, I know that you didn't mean no harm." But the way she looked at him, she know he trying to size her up. So anyway, Tony and Anna step. They went by to go see Kristen or whatever because Tony feel like Kristen need to come back to the mansion. Like she need to move back in, but EJ not having it. He don't want her in the house. So Tony was like, "Well, shit, I'm gonna keep working on EJ or whatever and try to talk him into letting you stay at the mansion." Anna is very suspicious of Kristen right about now, especially when she picked up that tablet because she thought that Kristen was looking at Jake's obituary, but she was actually looking at Stefan's. And that didn't sit right in Anna's spirit. Anna was like, "What the hell are you looking at this for?" And she talking about, "Oh, the whole thing with Jake made me think about Stefan and all that stuff." And Anna wasn't buying that weak ass excuse. She wasn't buying it. She knows something ain't right. Um, she know that Gab. She know that Kristen is up to no. She's up to nonsense. Like Anna's not stupid. She know Kristen ain't no good, and she probably gonna make it her mission to find out more than likely. I wouldn't mind Anna versus Kristen, to be quite honest with you. I would think that shit would be hilarious. Cause I love Anna. Like she funny as hell. And she don't take no shit from the Demiras. Like she do not back down from them at all. But anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section, let me know what you all thought, and I will see you all later. Peace.